everybody, it's Missy from Discovering Us Bus, and it is late for our countdown. But if you will hear, if you'll listen, there's nobody here. No kids. Hi, Lady E. Cooper. Hi, Alicia. So today I'm going to flip it around. Hi, Myra. It has been an unusual past 2 days. As y'all learned last night, I had a kid who left the freezer open, caused me to have to cook all day. I was still cooking today. Today we had, last night at 11 o'clock, we learned that we were going to have a business meeting this morning with a guy from New York who came to buy a bus, and we're going to convert his bus. So we had that, and I did not know it until 10 minutes before Jeff arrived, but he invited this young man to dinner with us. So that was not in my plan either. So as I went through the evening, and the kids were eating, and then they went outside, and then they were all begging to watch the 5th Harry Potter, so I knew that was what was on the card for today anyway, so I was just like, go watch it. And then I made a blackberry blueberry cobbler today, because some of those berries thawed out as well. So I did that and took it outside, and I was just thinking while I was sitting out there, I was like, you know what? This is the stuff that's going to happen at Disney. Like, I had a plan for this week, and some things in my plan just did not happen. The positive about the freezer is, I already have that done for next week. So, woohoo! I don't have to do that next week. That's already checked off my list. And I'm excited. It's done. I'm tired, but okay, it's done. So, that's one thing. I had somebody ask me this week in a Facebook group. They were like, well, they didn't ask me. They actually told me in a very polite way. They were like, you should lower your expectations. It is gonna rain. Kids get sick. And, I responded back, yeah, you know what, they do. But the type of personality that I have to plan and plan on top of plan. Because also, as you learned last night, we have a type 1 diabetic. We have a kid that has to have gluten-free food. We just have a lot, and not to mention Katie. So I have to know, or when I incur an emergency, like even to this day, if something happens to Katie that I am not aware of, I run around like a chicken with its head cut off. I've had nurses look at me and say, get it together, get out of the room, because I absolutely just go into that mama protective mode, and I am just all in it, and I can't see anything except what is falling apart at that moment. And so I've learned, if I have a plan, that I have that inner peace about me, and then I also know that God, I let God change my plans. So my plans are not higher than His plans are better than mine, but I'm definitely gonna make one. And I'm going to hope that he actually kind of works my desires and his desires all together. So that's just the type of personality I have. And, expectations, I have told people in the past, I don't have expectations. All my expectations are in Jesus. And the reason I say that is because I make a plan. And then whatever is in that plan may look huge to someone else. But to me, honestly, I have no expectations. Oh, thank you. I am very organized. Strong? I don't know. I think I'm learning to be strong. I think I'm learning that I actually am stronger than I think I am. But expectations, I just don't have them. I'm just like, if the whole plan goes down the toilet, then you know what? There's another plan. We'll figure it out. And so tonight, I was like, oh, we didn't do the scope. And I was like, you know what? That's okay. I'm just going to show you that we are real. That's one thing that if you follow us on our blog, discoveringusbus.com, or on our Facebook page or our YouTube channel, just like I told this guy that came today, and he left his bus with us. Jeff and I had a little spat right in front of him. You know, not an argument, just I was right. And he wasn't listening. And he wasn't listening to the client either. And so I just had to explain that to him. And I turned and I looked at the guy and I was like, this is real. What you see right now, that's what you're going to see tomorrow. And that's what you're going to see the next day. This is just who we are. I don't have time for fakeness. I don't have time to put on no airs. So, you know, you either like us or you don't. You know, and there again, to me, I used to care really what people thought, and it directed how I thought of myself as a person. And I've just grown. I'm just grown in that area. And honestly, I don't care. I mean, you know, you like me, you like me. If you don't, you don't. Thanks. I know you love me. Alicia, I love you too. But anyway, so that was all. I just wanted to do a little rant today and let you know, if you are planning a trip to Disney World, definitely make a plan, because I have been there without a plan. And that usually doesn't go so well because it's so overwhelming. It is so overwhelming, Disney World in and of itself, if you've ever been. So you don't want to walk through that gate, through the entrance, not have a map. You will just feel like you don't, there's so much. You'll feel like you sat down at a big, huge plate of food and everything looks so good you don't know what to eat first. So it's like, do I go for the dessert or do I need to eat the protein? That's kind of the way Disney World is. So if you're going to Disney World, at least make you a loose plan. You don't have to be like hyper planner like me. And I have a day, you know, if it's raining, don't do Magic Kingdom in the rain. So that's not a park for rain. So if it rains or they're projecting a storm on Magic Kingdom Day, we're just not going that day. We will switch it out for something else. The cool thing about Give Kids the World is they have so many other options. You know, it's not going to be the worst thing if my kids go and they don't even go to Magic Kingdom. They are not going to realize they missed it because, one, they've never been. Two, there's going to be so many things that they've never done that they get to do. And the most important thing is they're going to get to see their sister and other siblings enjoy something that would not have been possible. And so I just want to, thank their Nana, thank Katie's Nana, Nancy, for just going out there and recommending Katie for Make-A-Wish. I want to thank God that Katie's just made it to this point, and that we have the opportunity to go to Disney and experience all those things with her. This trip is about her. And, you know, we're just so excited and just looking forward to seeing Katie's smile and getting her to enjoy it. And if, you know, something goes wrong in my plan and we end up back at the village, we're at the village. So what can be wrong with that? So we're going to keep our expectations low and we're just going to go with the flow. So I just wanted to let you know, if you're going with Disney, going to Disney, make a plan, but definitely keep your expectations low. And I just want to let you know, these periscopes are on discoveringusbus.com, and you can find them there or on our Discovering Us Bus page. And tomorrow night, I'm sure the kids will not go to bed without doing a scope, because all of them tonight were like, are we scoping? Are we scoping? And I'm like, oh, y'all aren't scoping tonight. No. So, but they'll be back tomorrow, and I just want to thank each and every one of you for joining us. See you then. Bye-bye.